Hi, folks. How are you today? My name is Lisa G, and I'm here to talk wine and maybe some other stuff too. I'm new to YouTube. This is my first recording, so please bear with me. I'm doing this on a phone. This is my cat, Brody. He's my constant companion, as I have been isolated in my home for 4 months. And I'm doing this channel because I'm that person that my friends call when they need a bottle recommendation. I am by no means a professional sommelier. I am a person who's enjoyed wine for a great many years, and I don't want to give away my age, but I've probably been drinking longer than some people have been alive. In addition to wines, I'm also an expert in whiskey, and that's my other drug of choice. And but I'm also well versed in cocktails. So if you have any questions, please feel free to put them in the comments. Um, a little background on me is I'm a New Yorker. If you can't tell by my voice, I now live in Florida, and it is a different experience. And I like to stay in touch with my roots. New York has made me who I am, and I'm very proud of that. But anyway, let's get on to wine. I've had a love affair with wine for many years. I was a red drinker exclusively for most of those years. And then one day I met an older person who was much more well versed in wine than myself. And he educated me to drinking reds, whites, and rosés. Um, he was a fantastic teacher. And I learned by tasting. So going to wine tastings are really something that can help you educate yourself. I'm not the type to sit and read and learn that way. I'm a doer. So if you're like me and that's how you learn by trial and error, going to wine tastings are really a great option for you. If you can't go to a wine tasting, then the best thing I would suggest after that is like buying the same grape from different regions and trying them side by side. Now, of course, when you go to these wine tastings, a lot of people swish and spit. If I spit out the wine, it means I don't like it. I haven't really met too many wines I haven't liked, but there are some that are better than others. Um, Once you start going up in levels in wine, it's kind of hard to go back. So believe me, I drank boxed wine like a lot of people, and then I became fussy and I couldn't go back because once I got a taste of the good life, it was hard to go backwards. So be forewarned, if you start getting a better palate, it's going to be really hard to drink cheap. But I'm here to help. Again, I'm not formally trained. This is basically just my opinion as a seasoned wine drinker. Today, I'm having what's called a Vino Verde, which in English means green wine. Vino Verdes come from Portugal. Vino Verde is a northwest area in Portugal. Most wines out of the United States are named by the region they come from and not the grape. American wines are typically named after the grape. Like we say, I'm having a Chardonnay. That tells you the grape, but it doesn't tell you where it comes from. Vino Verde comes from the Vino Verde region. It is a blended white wine. Usually a main component in that blend is Albarino, which is a Spanish white. There are different blends depending on the maker. The one I'm having today is called Quinta de Azevedo. It is a 2019. Now, these wines are meant to be drunk young, hence the green. Green meaning young, not physically green. I have to explain that because some people. Anyway, you can see it has a beautiful light color. The nose is very nice. There's beautiful components of mango and honeysuckle. It's not particularly sweet though. It is dry, but not overly so. It's fresh and slightly effervescent like most Vino Verdes. They have a little spritz, not quite bubble, just a little spritz in the mouth. It has lovely tropical fruit. It's juicy, it's light, and it's fantastic on a hot day when it's ice cold. Please don't put ice in it. I cannot take people who put ice in their wine. Make sure it's nice and cold and serve it as such. Poolside, it's fantastic. It's also fantastic at the beach because, let's face it, sand and salt water do make everything a little better. It's food friendly, but it can also be drunk alone. If you're doing food with it, I would definitely recommend seafood. It's excellent with Vino Verde. Anything too heavy might overpower. Of course, I don't, have set rules for wines. That's old school. I don't do that. Whatever makes you happy. If you want to drink Vino Verde and eat a cheeseburger, that's completely your call, okay? So I don't have rules for drinking. A lot of wine people have rules. I don't. Whatever makes you happy and appeals to your palate. Again, this wine is young. The alcohol content is 11%, although some are as low as 9%. So if you're not looking for something with high alcohol, Vino Verde is a great choice. Also, price point is usually around $10, so they are on the lower scale. You can usually get a decent one between $8 and $10, which is great because right now, aren't we all looking to save a little money? The fruits are lovely. You really can taste some lovely tropical tastes. Definitely honeysuckle, mango, pineapple. It's just all there. It's brilliantly done. Um, I've had some that aren't this good. This one in particular is very nice. So if you can get it in your area, it's great. I actually got this one from a local wine store. But do check out smaller shops. I mean, you might be able to find a Vino Verde in larger supermarket stores, but not likely unless you're in a very urban area. But remember, Vino Verde, green wine from Portugal. Do try one. If not this one in particular, do try one. Or you can even go on the internet and order them. Some places will actually deliver depending on what state you're in. Try wines you've never tried before. Don't stay with the same thing over and over again. Uh, Life is full of choices. Just make one. Don't do the same thing over and over again. Don't be boring. Vino Verde will soon become your favorite if you love something light and lovely and fun and a little spritzy. Come on, because Sauvignon Blanc is played. um, mm. This would definitely go well with shrimp salad, grilled shrimp. Oh, fresh grilled squid. Oh my God. Or octopus. This would be fabulous. If you're having sushi, this would go really well with sushi. So if that's what floats your boat, please do. But again, don't let me tell you what to do. If you want to drink Vino Verde with tacos, with burgers, that's your choice. Do what makes you happy. But if you want something light, refreshing, served cold, definitely served cold, and on a hot day, marvelous. Try it. Quinta de Azevedo Vino Verde 2019 from Portugal. And if you can't find this one, try a Vino Verde, Portuguese wine. Don't go for the same old, same old. Try something different. Be adventurous. Because, what's life without a little adventure? Okay, this is Lisa G and Brody. Till next time, be well, drink wine.